Good morning, everybody. Whoa, you're shaking. I'm sorry. It's what it is. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, August 18th, and I am heading to work. I made a big mistake just now. I just caused myself a half-hour delay. I ended up trying to figure out what I'm going to be recording and trying to think about that, and I just started driving, not paying attention to the GPS and realizing that I actually have to see a patient in my area before I head off to Manhattan. So I caused myself about a half-hour delay and a toll. So now, gotta call the patient, gotta reschedule it, because I am right now heading in a circle right back to where I was, because this patient needs to be seen. And delays for me today is not really a good thing, because we gotta pick up an online estate auction pickup today, which we're gonna have a story about, and I'll tell you shortly about. But for the time being, we're running very late, and you guys are shaking, and I'm sorry, but I need a new car mount. So until that happens, or until I get a stable car mount that could actually hold this together, hold this phone and record it, then you're gonna be shaking for a little bit. Anyways, I hope it doesn't give you a headache, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. But for right now, we are heading back home, which is about 21 minutes out of my way. All right, so where was I? We finally finished with a patient that lives by my area, my house, and we are now heading to Manhattan. Anyways, story time. So, what's the story with this online estate auction? When COVID hit, New York was total shutdown, I started looking at online estate auctions. Lucky for me, I found one that was about 20 minutes away from my house, and all the auctions started at about $5. He had some good stuff. Great. So I bid on some stuff. I ended up going to pick it up. I ended up getting into conversation with the guy. He used to have an auction house near the area, and he does these estate auctions. He has his warehouse where I went to pick up. Fine. All nice and dandy. Moved forward. And he had more online estate auctions every week. He has a few of them. So I started bidding, and I ended up bidding on one of these items, winning, and totally forgetting about the pickup. So now, not all the pickups are at his warehouse. Some of the pickups are basically at the estate. So I sent him an email. I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot to pick it up. Is there any way I could schedule another time, or do I just have to get a refund? This is the end of it." So he's like, no problem. Anybody who usually bids and wins and ends up forgetting to pick up, we usually take the item to our warehouse. It's not hard for us. We do it all the time, so on and so forth. I said, great, sounds awesome. So in the future, about a couple of weeks ago, and it didn't happen again exactly, but I sent them an email. I said, you know what, are you able to just take it with you, take it to the warehouse so I can pick up that? They're like, yeah, no problem. Fast forward to yesterday, or the day before that. I won this auction, which we'll find out what it is a little later. I send them an email. I said, you know what, look, I can't make it on a Tuesday, it's a work day. Can you just take the stuff, bring it to your warehouse, and I'll pick up on Sunday. Now I get an email back saying, hi, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but we have decided to stop taking things from the estate to our warehouse. We have no problem doing it for you for an extra $10 fee. So I already won this auction. Now you're telling me there's going to be an extra $10 fee on it? After I've done this before with you? Fine. So, I'm going to have to go between the hours of 3 and 5 on a Tuesday. Hopefully I'll make it before work ends. Get that all done. Make it there on time. To pick it up. Otherwise, stuck with another $10 fee. Quote unquote shipping, which I still have to go and pick up. So yeah, that's the deal with that. A little frustrating on that end, but whatever. I ended up contacting him again because I had other bids on something that would end on a Saturday. And as well you know, I can't do anything on a Saturday. So, I ended up telling him, and he's like, well, you could retract your bid. I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to have to do. So, unfortunately, I have to now pay attention to the dates that these auctions end and when the pickup dates are, so I can actually be on top of it. Right, so after thinking about it, officially decided that this is what we're going to do. This is going to be a 4-part series. We're going to show you today. Whoa. There we go. See, you gotta get a new car map. We're gonna show you today, we're gonna show you exactly me going to pick up the stuff, what the stuff are. That's gonna be part 1. Part 2, we're going to test them out. Make sure they work. And hopefully they all do, because otherwise it's just a loss. That's the risk, by the way, of doing online estate auctions. You don't know what you get. Again, I'm sorry for the bumps. Just the way it's going to have to be for a little bit until I get a new car mail. So, as I was saying, part 2 is going to be testing it out, and probably the comps as well. Part 3, we'll do listing. Actually, you know what? Let's make it into a 3-part series. We'll add the listing through with the testing. I think I can do that. Because I'm going to show the comps. So I probably will show you already like what I listed and whatnot. So we'll maneuver that. And then part 4, I want to do a whole recap on how much I paid for it, if it's sold, and when it sells, when it all sells, how long it takes to sell, and so on. So we're going to try to keep this to a 3 to 4-part series. It's going to help me be accountable to know that I have to show you guys, and I have to sit and do it. I can't be lazy, and I got to do the videos. By the way, guys, I know it's very bumpy. This is New York City, and they don't take care of our roads. It's just what it is. Anyways, side point, I hope you all already watched, because it's probably past Tuesday by now, but don't forget to watch Tuesdays, every Tuesday, 10 p.m. I am live every Tuesday on FlipFindsFun's channel. Josh, great guy. We usually have some guests on to spice things up and to ask some questions and get some information, learn some stuff, teach some stuff. It's a great show. I enjoy doing it. I think Josh enjoys doing it. So I'm going to link his link in the description below. Go check out his channel, subscribe to him. He's a great guy. And yeah. So, I'll catch up with you guys in probably another few hours. See what time it is before we start heading out, and see how long it takes me to get there, because we are heading from Manhattan instead of heading from my house, which is going to be more than 20 minutes. Long day today. Long day. But I'm up for it. Up for the challenge, right? Let's do this. See you guys in a bit. And time. We did it. It's officially 3 o'clock. I finished. Let's go and pick this up. Let's see if we could actually make it on time. I gotta put it all into the GPS now. And let's see if we can say that we did it. Basically, what that means is that we will get there at about 4 o'clock. All right, half-hour update, and we have a change of plans, people. Change of plans. We have officially gotten certified permission from the wife that we are allowed to stop at Goodwill. So, what we're going to do is as follows. We're going to go and pick up what we need to pick up from this auction, and then we will go stop at Goodwill and see what we can pick up. And I think I have some stuff to drop off as well, actually. So we're gonna do a drop off as well. And then if that all works out, we will give you guys just a quick sneak preview. And then episode 2, part 2, is going to break down everything we got from Goodwill and from this auction. So, stay tuned. Still a full day. And yes, I am going live tonight. And yes, the road is still very bumpy. Very, very bumpy. This is New York, people. Somebody get onto the politicians' backs and tell them to fix our roads. Alright, see you soon. Alright guys, we got here. We're gonna pick up the stuff. Gonna pull away, show you what we got, and then we'll see if we could find out where the closest Goodwill is. Hold on. Alright guys, let's show you what I picked up. Yep, my favorite VCRs. And one DVD player over there. That's a DVD player, those are VCRs. We're gonna go more in depth in this, but this one looks like it even has the instruction booklet over there, which is awesome. See how, don't know what we're gonna get for these. Again, I did not price each one out because I didn't know which model numbers they are. I still don't know what model number they are. We're gonna do it all together in the next video. And this, all 4 of them, 1 DVD and 3 VCRs, so far untested, for a total of $11.19, tax and fees included. So let's see what we could do in the next video. In the meantime, let's see where the closest Goodwill is. About that. All right guys, we made it. Let's see what we can find now.